Wait, what? They started filming one of the greatest sci-fi movies ever without even owning the rights to make it. Yeah, Paramount literally went rogue and started rolling cameras on War of the Worlds while their lawyers were having panic attacks. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about a movie so chaotic that it makes actual alien invasions look organized. From actors getting literally cooked alive to Martian blood from a butcher shop, the 16 facts are about to blow your mind harder than a Martian heat ray. Number 16. They filmed illegally for months, starting with the most "how is this even legal" fact ever. Paramount thought their 1925 deal with H.G. Wells gave them movie rights forever. Plot twist: it only covered silent films. Every single day of filming was basically grand theft cinema. Picture this: cameras rolling, actors in costume, money burning, and suddenly some lawyer realizes they're making the most expensive bootleg movie in history. They had to scramble and cut a new deal mid-production. It's like building a house and then realizing you don't own the land. Number 15. The Martians were almost flying saucers. Originally, Paramount wanted classic UFO saucers because, hey, why not go with what people expect, right? Wrong. By the 1950s, UFO hysteria was everywhere. Tabloids, conspiracy theories, your neighbor claiming they saw little green men. The filmmakers realized their movie would look like every other cheap alien flick, so they created those iconic manta ray war machines instead. It's like choosing between wearing the same prom outfit as everyone else or showing up as the most terrifyingly elegant creature ever. Number 14. The wire problem that nearly broke everything. Those sleek war machines were dangling from wires like the world's most expensive marionettes. These wires kept reflecting studio lights like disco balls at a rave. Take after take got ruined because the wires were screaming, "Hey look, we're fake." The solution? Smear baby oil on the wires and blast them with arc lights to make them invisible. One of cinema's greatest sci-fi effects was literally held together with baby oil.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to circumstances beyond our control, we are unable to continue the broadcast from Grover's Mill.
Number 13. Actors were literally cooked alive. To create devastating heat ray effects, they used carbon arc lamps, basically portable suns blasting temperatures over 130 degrees. Actors stood under these infernos in heavy costumes while people started dropping like flies. Extras fainted, makeup melted off faces, and crew members had to tag team just to survive. One cameraman said it felt like standing in front of the actual sun. The Martians never touched anyone. Hollywood magic nearly wiped out the cast.
They put out some sort of electromagnetic covering, a protective blister.
Number 12. A set explosion nearly killed everyone. During one battle scene, precisely timed explosions were supposed to go off after actors cleared the danger zone. Keyword: supposed to. One charge detonated early, sending heat and debris dangerously close to the cast. Crew members dove for cover. A cameraman swore his eyebrows got singed off. For a terrifying moment, everyone thought they'd witnessed an actual fatality.
Hold them as long as you can!
Number 11. Censors almost killed all the violence. 1950s. Censors saw exploding cities, burning bodies, and screaming crowds and had a collective meltdown. They demanded Paramount tone down scenes of civilians getting fried by heat rays. Paramount fought back like their lives depended on it. This wasn't a polite alien tea party. It was the end of the world. It's wild that censors tried to make an alien invasion movie less invasive. Number 10. The lead actors couldn't stand each other. On screen, humanity was united against aliens. Off screen, not so much. Anne Robinson and Gene Barry clashed constantly during grueling shoots. Barry was so meticulous it slowed filming to a crawl, while Robinson struggled with his intensity. They traded sharp comments between takes, but pulled it together for cameras, like arguing at dinner, then posing for the perfect Instagram photo.
Maybe these are not men, not like us.
Everything human doesn't have to look like you and me.
Number 9. The director nearly had a complete breakdown. Byron Haskin went in as a respected effects artist turned director. He came out looking like he'd survived an actual alien invasion. Every day brought disaster, wires showing, sensors breathing down his neck, actors fainting under heat lamps. At one point, he nearly walked off entirely, exhausted by non-stop crisis management. It's like juggling flaming chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope in a hurricane.
We know now that we can't beat their machines. We've got to beat them.
Number 8. Martian blood was butcher shop leftovers. When filmmakers needed otherworldly alien blood, they went to the local butcher. That creepy Martian fluid, pure animal organs and blood from a slaughterhouse mixed with green dye. They filmed this mess under harsh lights so it would glisten perfectly. If audiences knew they were looking at butcher shop leftovers with food coloring, reactions might have been different.
Welcome to California. Come on.
Number 7. The first Martian designs were hilariously bad. The first designs looked like oversized bug-eyed puppets with floppy limbs that belonged in toy stores. When tested on set, the crew couldn't stop laughing. They looked like carnival prizes. The effect killed the mood, so they scrapped everything and started over. It's like showing up to horror movie auditions dressed as a clown. Number 6. The heat ray sound was a happy accident. The heat ray needed to sound deadly, alien, unforgettable. The sound team tried everything, whooshes, pops, explosions, but it felt too familiar. Then, in pure accidental genius, an engineer struck a guitar string with metal, played it backward through an echo chamber, and added distortion. Boom! Instant sonic trademark of alien destruction. Number 5. Martian voices came from tortured animals. With no digital effects in 1953, they layered animal cries, scraping metal, and distorted recordings. Rumor has it, they used recordings of a tortured pig for that unsettling shriek. The result was so alien that audiences literally squirmed in their seats. Exactly the point. Number 4. Special effects ate half the budget. War of the Worlds had a $2 million budget, serious money for 1953, but over half went straight to special effects. Most big studio dramas cost less than $1 million total. They burned through more on effects alone than entire movies cost to make. It's like buying a car and spending more on the sound system than the vehicle. Number 3. Britain banned it for being too terrifying. When War of the Worlds hit the UK, British censors said, nope. They slapped it with an X certificate, adults only. They treated a sci-fi adventure like a horror movie. For years, British kids were barred from seeing this terrifying alien invasion.
The wages of our sin!
Number 2. The war machines were recycled, then destroyed. Those iconic war machines didn't retire quietly. Director Haskin recycled them for Robinson Crusoe on Mars in 1964. But here's the tragedy. Hollywood treated them like junk and melted most down for scrap metal. Today, collectors would pay fortunes, but they're gone forever. Number 1. They almost lost the most important scene. Here's the ultimate plot twist, the film's most iconic moment, when the Martian hand emerges from the crashed machine, almost never happened. It wasn't scripted or planned, only filmed because they had extra time on the final day. Someone suggested, what if we see an actual Martian? Without that last-minute inspiration, we'd never have seen the aliens themselves. And there you have it. 16 absolutely insane facts proving War of the Worlds was held together with baby oil, butcher shop blood, and pure chaos. Which fact blew your mind most? The illegal filming, tortured pig sound effects, or that the most iconic scene was an accident? Drop a comment and tell me which disaster shocked you most. Smash that like button if this made you realize classic movies were way more chaotic than you thought. Subscribe, because next week we're diving into another classic film with actual fistfights between A-list actors. Hit that notification bell. You won't want to miss this Hollywood chaos.